Welcome back. I hope you got all your leaves finished. Now I'm going to show you how to set up the daisy. First thing I want to show you is that when you come up to this petal at the top, notice that this one is in the very back. So that one will be painted first. So this one and this one can overlap it. Load your brush with your real thin down white paint. And I'm going to start. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Press the brush and pull it in and lift up. Wipe your brush, reload. Now we're going to start and we're going to go counterclockwise. So start on the last petal over here, which would be your first petal. Press, pull, and lift. A little more at an angle. Press, pull, and lift. Now you see how this one here is the very first one. What you'll have to do is come back and just barely bring it in on both sides. Wipe your brush, reload, and then let's go up here and we'll do another pressure, lots of pressure. Wiggle that brush, pull and lift. Then we're going to come pull and lift, pull and lift. Wipe your brush, reload both sides, get it full. And then we're going to come back up here and we're going to load, press, pull, and lift up. That's your daisy. You'll have to do second coats on them. I'm going to demo that down here in just a second. All right, let's do our next daisy. We'll start at this. These are all the same, so we don't have to worry about which one's first. Just come in here and press, pull, and lift up. Press, pull, and lift. Wipe your brush and reload. And continue doing your daisy strokes. Press, pull, and lift. Reload your brush. Notice I didn't wipe it that time. I'm going to press, pull, and lift. Press, pull, and lift. Now we've got two daisies that's ready for their centers. But first I'm going to come back down here at the bottom and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. This one is on top of that one, but this one really is supposed to be on top. So to do that, I'm going to go to a smaller brush. And I'm going to load with the white on both sides, pulling it to a good chisel. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to press, pull, and lift that petal. And then I'm going to press, pull, and lift that petal. Now go all the way around and just barely give your color, your daisy a little more color. And with the paint wet, you can wipe it off if you make a mistake. Okay, I'm going to do that on all of my petals. A little more paint. Now, do you see the difference between that one and these down here? This got these have second coats. This has got to have a second coat. Those two at the top will need second coat too. So let's go ahead and get them all in. Now remember, daisies come in many different colors, so if you want green daisies, undercoat it with olive green. If you want gray daisies or an off-white daisy, base coat them with Payne's Gray. You can have daisies just about in any color you want. What do you think about that? Okay, now I'm going to tell you what I've done to the butterfly. The butterfly up here is base coated in with cad yellow medium. And when you let this dry a little bit, then you can come back and you can outline the butterfly with black and paint the body black, the head black, and the little feet. And that's all done with just a little accent shader brush. Not a shader brush, but a detail brush. Now I'm going to see if I can get these daisies up here base coated a little bit more before we do the centers. No, they're still a little bit wet, so we'll just leave them like they are. Okay, I've gone to a smaller shader, and the first thing you want to do is put in your cad yellow medium on the little button, and the yellow medium is going to be really close toward the center. Well, it actually is the center, and just base coat it in. And then you'll come back with a little bit of burnt sienna. Now you can double load this brush if you wanted to and do it all in one stroke or two strokes, but I think with the beginning we need to do it this way. Do a little C stroke and let that sit while you do the next one. This has got a little C stroke. Let's put a little more yellow in that. I want it to be a little brighter, so I'm going to put a little cad yellow light right up here. And then I'm going to pat blend it a little. This is just done with a little comma stroke or a little C stroke. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to put the little dots around the centers, and that you'll have to thin down your paint to inky consistency and have a stylist. And first, I always do the black ones first. Put little dots on top of the center and make sure that some of them come out onto the petal. I'm just going to do one, then you'll have the idea, then you can do them yourself at home. I'm just going to get a little red. And only do them on the bottom part of the flower where the burnt sienna is. Let's go to the yellow. And I always put a little bit of white up here on the brown so you can see it. You won't be able to see it on the petals. And there you have the little stamens for your daisies. Undercoat these when they dry the same way, and then come back and put all your little dots on your flowers. Don't forget to outline your butterfly. You do that in lamp black or ivory black. Thank you for being with me, and y'all have a blessed evening.